Buenos días, ¿cómo?
Buenos días, curioso, Jesús. ¿Cómo te vas?
Muy bien. Hasta luego. Tempranillos. ¡Vamos! ¡Fuera de aquí! ¡Órale! ¡Llegado, muchacho! No te quiero ver más aquí. Siempre metiéndote aquí en lo que no te importa. Degollarte todo. Estos tempranillos. ¡Vamos! Estos tempranillos siempre nomás que les den uno. Tragos por nada. Helados que nomás siempre están degollantes.
Watch it. He's got a spur.
Break it up! I said break it up, Biff!
You ain't telling me what to do! Oh, God!
You cause any more trouble, Biff, and you ain't riding with us.
Who's gonna stop me?
Where is it you're going, senor?
Join Juarez.
Oh, to fight in the war against Maximilian, huh?
Oh, is that who it's against?
Oh, see, Maximilian and his foreign troops. Viva Mexico! Death to foreigners!
Foreigners? Hey, he mean us?
Oh, no, senor.
Depends. What's the foreigner?
Well, not you. Not if you're going to fight the brave guerrillas. See, I too am on my way to join them.
Well, what's all this? You're walking pincushion.
Oh, I see. Oh, no. Please, nobody touches my knives, senor. No man in Mexico can stand up to these blades. See, I'm very quick.
Quicker than a gun?
I can kill a man at 10 paces.
Yeah, well, how many wipe out that way so far?
Watch. I will show you.
Is he gonna stick somebody?
Hey, looky here. We got ourselves a barefooted man-eater.
Come on. See, dos.
He's gonna join forces with the guerrillas.
Yeah, Juarez is holding the whole war up for him.
Watch this.
You know, you ever point one of those things at me and I'll make you eat it.
Look, I can show you the way to Juarez country. Well, it is very far from here. There are many bandidos. Oh, how you say it? I can speak for you.
How come you didn't throw that one?
Oh, this. This is for specials. I use it to scare people.
Yeah? Well, it don't scare me none.
You will not let me go with you?
You go home to Mama.
I don't have a home. Or a mama.
You ain't got nothing.
Hey, you got a horse?
Got no horse, no gun, no shoes.
Oh, now, y'all just don't appreciate him. He's a one-man Mexican army.
I think he's gonna cry, huh?
Senor? Senor, you do not think I'm a good knife thrower, huh? Well, who are you to say I'm not a good knife thrower? Clint McCoy, the most famous gringo gunfighter that ever lived, said that I am the best knife thrower in the whole world.
You say Clint McCoy?
Yeah, Clint McCoy himself.
Well, he was here.
When?
Oh, 1 week, 2 weeks.
Who'd he say was here?
Tig's old man.
Now, why'd Clint McCoy come across the border to a stinking little town like this?
Well, senor,
He was hiding, wasn't he? From the Dawson bunch?
No, he got word that they would come for him here.
And that's why he left and started running. Little old tail between his legs.
No, senor, he was not running. He said he was going to a place he used to live a long time ago.
Forget it! We're down here to join ourselves a war.
Yeah, but we just changed directions. We're heading for Texas.
Just so as you can meet up with your old man? Well, to hell with Texas and to hell with you. The rest of us, we're going. You hear that, boys? He wants to turn back just so as he can meet up with his old man.
Biff? How many of you have actually ever seen your old man? Huh? Well, I'm gonna see mine. And when I do, I'm gonna spit in his face. And then we're gonna have a barrel of fun, watching some big guns shoot holes through him. We're gonna see the Dawson bunch in action, from real close up. Now mount up!
¿Qué pasa con él? ¡Eh! ¡Oye, hombre! ¡Déjale! ¡Oh, fregado! ¿Pues a dónde crees que vas con el caballo este? Todos robándose, todos estos desgraciados.
Clint McCoy.
Hello, Joe.
Been a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Pa, was that really Clint McCoy?
Yeah, it's him, all right. Reckon you've been hearing one thing and another about him ever since you was born, ain't you?
Well, yeah, but I ain't never seen him before. You know who that is? That's Clint McCoy himself. You know who that is? That's Clint McCoy.
Tim, are you right sure of that?
If you don't believe me, you can ask my pa. He used to know him.
Here, Sheriff.
No, thanks.
Mr. Jenkins, Clint McCoy just rode into town.
Are you sure it was Clint McCoy?
Well, according to Timmy, it was. His pa told him.
Maybe he's just riding through.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yes, it's me.
Same town, same woman.
Your loving wife.
A saloon queen. Well, I guess for you that figures.
I own the saloon.
Sarah.
Don't say my name in that soft way you used to say it. Do you know how many others have said it that way since you?
Does it matter?
I hear you turned on the Dawson bunch.
Spent 2 years in prison.
And I hear there are only 4 of them left. Are they looking for you?
They're looking for me. And right now they're less than 2 days' ride away.
When they get here, they'll kill you.
That's the idea. How's Tig? What's he doing these days?
When you left us, I sent him to my brother Clarence to raise.
Oh, what's the matter? Did he get in the way when men come to call?
Then Clarence was killed and Tig disappeared.
Yeah, I know. You tried real hard to find him.
Oh, you'll be proud. He's following in your image. Leader of a band of vicious kids.
Outlaws?
A better word would be outcasts. Little boys nobody wanted who've grown up to hate everything. Clint. Tig knows who his father is. Maybe he'll find out where he is. If he does, if you ever see him and he asks about me, I'm dead. Why did you come back?
Well, I had to make a stand somewhere.
Why here? Because you think you have friends here?
I never thought about that.
You won't have a chance.
Well, this town hasn't changed as much as I thought.
Hello, Clint.
Must have given you a lifetime job as sheriff.
I can't say I ain't glad to see you, Clint. You know, you and me go back a long time.
Well, what's troubling you?
You being here. You know the way this town was when you went away?
Yeah, it was kind of wild.
Well, since then, it's been cleaned up by experts. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have nothing to do with it. I ain't that fancy with a gun. That's why I'm asking you as a friend to ride on out of here.
Why?
You know as well as I do, you being in this town means only one thing, and that's trouble.
Well, I'm not looking for trouble.
The way I hear it, trouble's looking for you. Besides, I don't want that bloodthirsty Dawson bunch roaming these streets.
Well, you let me worry about that.
I'll have to worry about it, as long as I'm sheriff.
Take my advice, Mr. Jenkins. When they get here, you stay out of it.
Bunch of young hellions.
Hey, that one's not bad looking.
Give me another bucket of water, Tim. Hurry up.
Neither is that one.
I bet they ain't got enough money to even buy a drink. You girls are looking for trouble.
You know something, son? We better get.
Hey, what are you doing out there?
Hey, why not? Don't get off those horses. You're getting out of this town, all of you.
Sheriff, you better drop those shotguns right now.
You better do what he says, Sheriff. Look here. We got ourselves a couple scatterguns.
Hey, no, hey.
Get them animals out of here.
Better watch yourself, bartender, because he's a big, tough hombre. you eat this thing. Hey, Curly. Yeah? He's gonna kill a bartender.
Well, I told you it was a one-man revolution.
No killing, Pancho, unless I say so.
No killing. No killing unless you say so.
You don't like the rules?
Rules, rules, rules. No killing, no blood, no guts.
I told you before, Biff. You don't like the way things are, you can get out.
I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, look! Girls! Woo! Real live girls!
You're on, Sonny. Women. You got any money?
We got credit everywhere.
Why don't you go someplace, little boy, and grow up?
Oh, there's sure gonna be some feathers flying around here tonight.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! You don't look like any rooster I ever saw.
Yeah, well, I'm a dandy little feather plucker.
What do? You the owner of this place?
She sure ain't fresh hatched. And stop staring at me, you hear? Well, now, these two got names?
Alice, the little boy wants to be introduced.
Well, now, I know your name's Alice. But what do they call you? What's her name?
Miss, what's her name?
Tig, I'm hungry.
You hear that? He's hungry.
The rest of us was thirsty. Yeah! Bartender, give us all a drink.
You buying drinks for the house?
To hell with the house. Just give us a bottle, huh?
That bottle will cost you 75 cents. I said it'll cost you 75 cents.
You hear that, boys? 75 cents.
You sure there's 75 cents there?
If you don't believe us, count it.
You know, it'd been a shame to break up this place for a bottle of whiskey.
Tig, I'm still hungry.
You hear that, boys? Pancho's still hungry. So go get some food and ammunition and whatever else we're gonna need. Now, come on.
You mean they're just taking all this stuff? Well, yeah.
You accusing us of stealing. We gonna pay for it soon as we get a job.
You gonna just stand by and let them take over the town?
I can handle them.
Need any help?
Not from you, gunslinger.
They're more dangerous than you think. I know, I grew up like that. Things don't suit them just right. They can turn this town into a bloodbath. Or they could burn it down.
You're wrong. Those boys aren't killing.
We got the law here. We'll get this so we can't get out of here. Pick it up. Put it in there. Put it all back. Put him down. You hear me? Get him down.
What was that you said, Sheriff? That this was your wife?
All right, boys, you've had your fun.
I won't tolerate it.
Oh, sheriff here ain't gonna tolerate his wife leaving town.
Well, I don't suppose to blame him. Seeing how his wife's so pretty and all. Suppose he wants to go with her? You suppose that's it?
Get in the horse.
You guys will end up in jail. Let me down. Here's your horse. Sheriff up.
Come on, get your little leg over there.
That's the way. I'm the sheriff here.
We decided we don't need no
I
sheriff.
said I'm the sheriff here.
sure and ride.
Yeah. Clint McCoy's in town, probably over at the hotel.
All right, you came over here to see him. Go over and see him.
He can wait.
Wait for what?
For me. And when I do see him, he'll be brought to me.
Looky here what I got for you.
Sheriff? Yep. Both him and his deputy left for far places.
That wasn't his deputy, that was his wife.
Well, now, what do you know about this?
Hey, why don't you go and elect yourself mayor?
Why don't we go have a closer look at this little town?
Yeah, why don't you go and do that, Mayor, Your Honor?
Well, I think I'll get myself a haircut.
It's a good idea.
Don't you think we ought to take his hat off? Come on, get out of here! But hang it up right here. Anybody in the jail?
Not no more.
All right, this is going to be headquarters. Anybody wants to get some sleep can find themselves a nice, quiet cell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right at home in there.
Please take me home.
What are you doing here?
He's spying on us.
I just wanted to watch.
Oh, we tickle your fancy, huh?
May I please go home? My father's an important man in town.
Your father's an important man. So is he.
Yeah, I'm the mayor.
Oh, please ask him to let me go home.
All right. Sam, you want to give me a horse? I'll give you a ride home.
I just live. I can easily walk it.
Not today, you can't.
Why don't you just walk me home?
I never walk nowhere.
You promise you'll take me straight home?
Hand her up, will you?
She said she lived that way.
Yep, that's what she said.
I sure wish I was a mayor of someplace.
Yeah, me too.
Look, I just want to ask you a question. Do you know where the McCoy place is?
McCoy?
Clint McCoy's old home.
There's an old house out on the edge of town. Is that the one?
It's been so long since I've been there. Could be.
Nobody lives in it anymore, and it's all sort of falling apart.
Would you ride with me and show me where it is?
Why do you want to see that ugly old place?
I used to live there once.
I'll show you.
Seems funny. Being here like this. Real funny. You know what I mean? That's spooky like. Probably stood here once making me blow my nose or Some other stupid thing. She was pretty, though. My ma. You know what she used to call me? Blinky. Ain't that dumb? Blinky. Who would call anybody Blinky?
How old were you then?
What difference does it make? It's when my old man kept writing and never came back. Writing and writing. If you ever tell him about this...
Why would I tell?
I don't even know your stupid name.
Sally.
I'm tied. God knows what happened to my ma. I don't even know where she is. Now, why'd you let me kiss you?
I don't know.
I don't want any pity!
I'm not. I don't pity you.
Look, you said you wanted to go home. All right, I'm gonna take you home. Look at me. If the gang thinks you're my girl, they won't none of them bother you.
All right. I'll pretend I'm your girl.
Oh, let's get out of this stupid haunted house.
We live right there. It's almost supper time.
I see you tomorrow.
If you want to.
Remember now, you pretend you're my girl, huh?
Only thing is, I'm not pretending. Are you?
This ought to make good head. Well, if it ain't his honor himself, the mayor.
Pancho?
Got himself a cute little old filly.
Queen bee with the honey.
She's my girl. You hear that? She's my girl. As I told you before, Pancho, you don't scare me a bit. You need practice.
Getting rusty. Hold it, give me the knife.
You're not
Come
gonna
on,
make
Pony,
it.
you can do it. Come on,
you're
Pony.
not gonna make it, Pony.
Come on, Pony, get down there now.
Get back
Come
up
on,
there,
Pony.
Pony. Get out of your mind.
Hey, get out of here. This is a private plane.
You wanna make another
Come on, Pony, let's do it again. Nickel.
Wait a minute.
$1.
Give me a nickel.
Yeah, penny no last time.
I've had just about enough of this.
Enough of what?
You drink. All of you drink. You take up all the tables, all the room at the bar, and when a customer comes in, you throw him out.
You gonna change all that?
This is my place, and I'm ordering you out.
Well, we ain't going. If anybody's going, it's gonna be you.
Get out of here.
I said we ain't going.
You...
When do we start picking on women, huh? You've been asking for this for a long time. And now you're gonna get it.
cut your guts out.
Stop them, somebody! Please, stop them!
Ty!
Who is it?
Sarah! It's Tag.
What about him?
He's fighting. One of them has a saber. Stop it.
Now, come
Go
on,
over
just
there and stop it.
get a hold of yourself.
But you've got to help him.
The one thing he doesn't want from me is help. Give me the gun.
Don't try to stop me.
Sarah, give me the gun.
How can you just stand there and watch?
I want you to watch. Now, you take a good, long look. Top dog in a wolf pack. That's the kind of animal we've raised.
Whatever he is, it isn't your fault.
We didn't raise him, Sarah.
The reason you went away and left us was a good one. The last thing you said, remember? You said, Sarah, when you finally settle on the right man, make sure he's the kind who'll be a good father for the boy.
That's what I said.
But it wasn't a matter of finding the right man. Because, for me, almost every man was the right man. I'd smile, and they'd come on the run. You even had to kill a man because of me. If you hadn't left, there would have been more killings.
That's enough, Sarah.
So you see, so it wasn't you that let him grow up to be like an animal. It was me.
Sarah.
Good night, girls.
What was so good about it?
Well, it could have been worse.
How?
Hey, Gabo. No, we came here to have ourselves some fun.
You sure ain't been having no picnic.
I'm gonna, though. Gonna have me a real picnic.
If you just got yourself a picnic partner.
Hey, Gabo. Supposing that old picnic ground has a back stairway to it?
Why don't we mosey on over and find out?
What a night. I think I'll take a bath.
We don't have any hot water.
Oh. You know, being around those kids all night long just makes you feel dirty.
When do you think these grubby little boys are going to clear out?
With our luck, they'll probably settle here.
Well, then I'll clear out.
Where to? I'll go with you.
I know a bartender in Dodge.
Hey, I know one in Tombstone.
We'll flip a coin. Heads, Dodge City. Tails, Tombstone. And if it stands on edge, we'll stay here.
My feet are killing me.
You know, there are some days it just doesn't pay to get up.
And this one?
Yeah. You get the hell out of here!
And right now.
Oh, they sure do come off with a sweet talk, don't they?
You want some more bumps and bruises?
Yeah, give me some bumps and bruises, son.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
We could have handled them ourselves.
You could have.
No, maybe not. You know who that was?
Clint McCoy?
The man himself.
Señor, eran muchos hombres, vinieron, y un señor McCoy, y todos se fueron para Texas.
Any luck? In Texas.
Sí, señor, en Texas.
Are we going to keep looking?
What do you think?
We're going to keep looking.
We're heading for Texas.
I'm obliged to you for putting us up last night.
Not at all. If there's anything else I can do for you, just holler.
As a matter of fact, there is.
Ooh, now wait a minute. I ain't anxious to tangle up with them hooligans you got crawling all over town.
Don't worry about the hooligans. It's the Dawsons I'm worried about.
You got Willie here.
Oh, no, he ain't got me. Not no more he ain't got me. And I'm quitting.
You know, it's pretty hard to find a few able-bodied men around here to give me a hand.
Well, I'm sorry. But if you'd take my advice, you'd stay out of it, too.
You're forgetting one thing.
What's that?
You're still the sheriff around here.
You should have stayed home, farmer boy. You know something, Slim? These things are mighty hard to kill.
Well, you sure enough did get that one, Sam.
I want more chairs, and I don't care where you have to go to get them. Slim, go get some more chairs.
Hey! This is gonna be something I gotta see to believe.
Well, this is something the whole town is going to see.
What's going on here? Where's Sheriff Jenkins?
Sheriff Jenkins? Well, I'm afraid Sheriff Jenkins and his wife's going to be out of town for a spell. They won't be back for quite a while.
Who are you? What are those chairs for?
Well, we're going to have ourselves a little show. Got a real live star performer going to speak his piece.
What star performer?
Mr. Clint McCoy.
Clint McCoy's here in town?
Yeah, he's in town.
Man, you're speaking to his son.
I think I'd better get out of here.
Why ain't you gonna stay for the party?
Here, Tig, tell it he's gonna spit right in his old man's eye.
We need an audience, don't we? Give this man a front row seat.
This way, please.
All right, the rest of you guys get these barrels and get some chairs in front of the jail. Come on, move! Oh, come on, Gabbles. Give us a hand here. Get down. Give us his hand. Oh, come on. Hey, Joe, boy, give us a hand here, will you? Morning.
Morning. You've been in a fight.
I always am, one kind of fight or another. I'll be right back. Hey, Slim, Curly, and Pancho, go get him, huh? And if you don't want to come, you drag him. Oh, and Biff, you go along too, huh?
Senor McCoy's a friend of mine.
Pancho, you ride with us. He ain't no friend. The rest of you guys go get an audience.
Is it your father? Is that who you told those four to go after?
Yeah, that's who I sent him after.
Remember, it ain't gonna be one of us we're going in here to get.
Well, Tig said...
Tig said. Ain't gonna be Tig gonna get a bullet in the belly. It's gonna be one of us if Clint McCoy decides to take out his gun and draw on us.
Against the four of us?
Yeah, against the four of us. He'll kill all of us before we can touch leather.
Well, if you want to wait out here...
You know that when I was 8 years old, I had to beg in the street to get enough to eat? And you know what I kept saying?
You get even.
I kept saying that someday I'd run into him. And this is that day.
Don't turn around. Toss your guns on the bed. Now!
Senor McCoy, you wish me to throw my knives there, too?
No, Pancho, you keep your knives. Why'd you tie up with an outfit like this, Pancho?
Well, at the time, it seemed like a good idea.
You had nowhere else to go, huh?
Hey, Mr. McCoy, will you put away the gun? It might go off accidental-like.
If it goes off, Sonny, it won't be accidental.
We just came to tell you Tig wants to see you.
You have to almost break my door down to tell me?
Well, we just...
You just about got yourself killed.
What'd you think, that we were the Dawsons?
Pancho, you tell Tig I'll be there in my own good time.
See, I was telling.
Where is he? I told you to bring him here. And if he didn't want to come, to drag him here.
Well, Senor McCoy said...
Where's your guns?
Well, he made us put them on the...
You let him take your guns?
He said he'd be here. Then let's see how long you hold on to your gun.
If you're pushing again. Is that him?
Yeah. Go on, draw on.
Want to see me, Tig?
Why, yes, sir. All my whole life I've wanted to see you.
Well, here I am. What do you want?
I just wanted everybody to see what an old tough gun daddy looks like.
I heard you're the leader of this outstanding group of young men. I'm proud of you, boy.
I don't need any of your compliments.
Not everybody can be top dog.
Yeah, well, I had myself a head start. Right from the time I was a tyke in toddling clothes.
Ah, well, the same thing happened to me when I was a tyke. Got left high and dry. We got a lot in common, boy.
We ain't got nothing in common. I want you to answer me, old daddy. What happened to my ma?
Oh, she died.
Because you ran off and left her. And what was you doing all the time she was lying dead in her grave? You was riding and shooting and killing to beat all.
That's right. Same glory road you're riding right now. Of course, there were 50 of us then. Now there's 4.
Clint McCoy, the man who double-crossed his own outfit. Why don't you tell us why you did such a stinking thing as that?
Why, to keep him putting a rope around my neck. I couldn't very well let him do that now, could I?
A dirty squealer.
That surprise you, boy? Why, you take any gang that runs together and one of them gets caught, the rest of them know he's going to speak his piece. I mean, you can count on it. Happens in any gang. Of course, it's save your own skin first, and the next man can do the same thing.
Yeah, well, there's 4 Dawsons riding into town. And who's gonna save your skin?
Well, I figure you boys will be out in the street doing all you can to against those ornery professional gunfighters, no matter how fast they are.
Oh, no. They're coming to town looking for you. That's all. And we just come to town to watch.
Well, sure, but after they gun me, that's only the start. You boys think you can fun a town? Why, you ought to see them when they get a few drinks in them. They take target practice on anything that walks or talks.
And it's your old outfit.
Well, that's why I'm glad you boys are here. I know you'd rather die right on the spot than see them ruin this peaceful town. Of course, some of you are going to get killed when you go up against them, but, well, I don't know how many, maybe 10 or 11.
You don't listen to him, and you shut your mouth.
Of course, when it's all over, you boys are going to be real...
I told you to shut...
Nice seeing you after all this time. Tig? Oh, you boys that left your guns up in my room better come up there and get them. You're going to need them.
It didn't turn out like you expected, did it? I thought he was very nice.
You thought he was very nice. Very nice. And they thought he was very nice. But he don't fool me none.
Hey, Tig.
What do you want?
Ain't no fun in this town no more.
Yeah, we figure we mosey on somewhere else. You leave when I tell you to leave.
Suppose we don't. Suppose we saddle up anyway. What are you gonna do? Shoot us with that broken gun of yours?
Want to meander back to Mexico?
No, let's head for Dakota and get us some gold.
Wait a minute. Let's go over to the saloon, have a few drinks, and we'll decide where we want to go.
All right, go on, you yellow bellies. You gutless, stinking skunks. I don't want you in my outfit anyway.
I didn't realize yesterday you were lead dog.
Don't you call me no dog.
If I were you, I wouldn't go around saying my old man was a squealer. He might give you something worse than a busted 6-gun. And another thing, the Dawsons ain't the same as they used to be. The way they are today, no self-respecting man could stomach them.
Especially someone who got himself arrested and told all he knew to get a light sentence.
Now, wait a minute. We got a circular on that. Clint wasn't arrested. He turned himself in and gave testimony, so those 4 men could be stopped.
Then why don't you help him stop them?
I'm going to try. Another thing, you can take that sign down. I'm moving back in.
Tig, you didn't know that about your father?
I know all I want to.
You know, he might have had a reason he left your mother.
Are you saying you know something about my mother?
No, I was just thinking...
Then keep your mouth shut.
I just can't believe that he's as bad as you seem to think.
Like a fool of me in front of all of them. Lost me my riders, but I'll show him.
Show him what?
Big, famous gunfighter. But after the Dawsons finish with him and bury him 6 feet deep, I'm gonna see to it that there ain't no grave marker. And if anybody puts one on, I'll bust it up.
What kind of revenge is that?
And that house, that's a landmark of Clint McCoy.
You're jealous of him.
Let's go out there.
No, I think I should be getting home.
Are you coming or not?
Glad you come back.
I belong here.
You know, Clint can't handle them Dawsons alone. Nobody could.
Hey, Sheriff. Are those Dawsons as bad as Mr. McCoy said they were?
Worse.
There's only 4 of them.
When they see hands as young as you are, they'll think it's a turkey shoot.
We could take them.
Easy.
Why don't you? Why don't you try?
Why should we? That ain't what we came here for.
You boys were pretty high and mighty yesterday, running me and the deputy out. Took over the town like you're playing king of the mountain. Let's see how long you can keep that mountain. Thanks.
Told you. Told you. You. Told you. I told all of you we was local to come here. What are we doing in this stinking place? We came here so some little baby could see his old man. Well, are we gonna keep listening to him? Well, are we?
But Tige said...
you...
Well, why don't you burn it down?
Well, now I might just do that, because I don't want no trace left of him.
Some of you is in that house along with him. Tige, don't you see? Nothing can make it that he wasn't your father.
I can. I can make it that I didn't have no father.
What kind of traces are you ever going to leave?
Now, why are you talking like that?
Yesterday, when you rode me away in your horse, I was scared.
You ain't scared no more?
No. You showed respect.
So that gives you leave to ask me questions like this.
What kind of life are you ever going to have?
It ain't none of your business.
Then if it isn't my business, I can't be your girl anymore.
That's supposed to make a difference.
A girl has to know about her future.
Now, where are you going?
Back to town.
Not yet, you ain't.
Oh, I was wrong thinking you had respect.
I'm sorry.
Here's your gun, Bill.
Hey, I say we hit Arizona and then California.
How about Mexico?
Hey, yeah, that's a... Oh, to hell with Mexico. Look, I say we hit California and all the pretty little towns between here and there.
Huh? Till I start shoveling dirt in my old man's face, we ain't going nowhere. Now, that's what we came here for, ain't it?
That's what you came here for. The rest of us were going.
We're staying.
It's gonna get pretty lonely here.
Look, there's enough of us that we could take the Dawson bunch if we had to. And there's a reward of $10,000. We could get that ourselves. Now, ain't that like finding gold in the streets?
You take him.
Knock it off, Biff.
All right, no sense hanging around here no more. I'm headed for Dakota and get me some gold.
Yeah, there ain't no fun here. None of us want to stay. None of you?
None of them.
All right, you yellow bellies. Anybody else wants to go into California can get out right now.
Well, we gonna stay with you, Tige.
Where's Joe from the horse?
Don't you think you ought to tell him?
No. No, Ace.
You? I'll see you in hell. Where are we headed, Biff? California. Hey.
Come on, man, let's go!
Something I can do for you, son?
You think you've won, don't you? Busting up my outfit.
No, I just thought it was time I took some interest in you.
By breaking up my gang?
I'm trying to do you a favor.
What favor?
Well, it took me a lot of years to know what a gang is really like. And I thought I could show you a lot faster.
Show me? Show me what?
All right, then I'll tell you. The only thing a gang's gonna get you is your picture on a wanted poster. Now, if you're half a man, you'll go it alone.
You ain't telling me how to live, not by a long shot. There's still 5 of us here, and we're gonna show you the guts you're so sure we ain't got.
How?
You wait till the Dawsons get here.
Now, you listen to me. What's gonna happen out in that street is no game for kids. I don't want to be looking around to see what happened to you and get myself shot.
Well, I hope you do get shot. All right.
Now, you listen to me. That small chance I do have out there, I want to hold on to. So you stay the hell out of the way.
You be the big gunfighter by yourself. And I'll show up for your funeral. That's what I came here for anyhow.
Senora McCoy, I will signal for you when I see them.
Well, make sure they don't see you first.
Told Pancho to get on the roof.
It was his own idea.
Now, who told him to have his own ideas? We ain't doing nothing to help my old man.
Sure ain't gonna be very interesting. 4 against 1.
He don't want no help. We just get in his way. Told me that himself.
Don't you know why he said that?
Now, why don't you tell me?
You're his son. He doesn't want you killed.
I'm no son of a man that
Would desert you and your mother.
Never mind.
He had a reason.
Well, why don't you tell me about it?
She was the town flirt. He killed a man over her. If he'd have stayed, there would have
Nobody's
been
gonna
other...
talk that way about my ma. Nobody.
Blanky.
What? What did you call me?
He's a good man, and he's your father. Now, will you help him?
He told me he didn't want any help.
That man can't stand out there all alone. Somebody has to care.
Dawson, you got him a lookout.
Senor, they are here.
Brady, you and Smith ride around. Come in back of the hotel. Meantime, I'm going to pick me off a lookout.
All right. Keep riding, all 4 of you.
Slip around back. Drive him out in the open.
sure didn't grow up to be much, did you, son?
Ma.
Get off the street. There's only one left, Dawson. He's mine. Now get it.
Is it over?
Not yet, but he's got better odds.
What's the matter, McCoy? Out of shells? Oh, ain't that a shame? That's a real shame. loaded to the teeth. All you have to do is jump down and get it. Ain't you gonna jump down and get it? Well, then, I reckon I'll just have to climb up in that wagon with you.
Coming.
Well, slow.
Reckon I'm gonna have to take over for a while.
Why?
Seems you got a job to do in town. People got together and wanted me to give you this. Figured they need a sheriff.
How are you, Sally?
I'm fine, Mr. McCoy. You know, I'm going to help Tige rebuild the house.
Slim's gonna pitch in too. See you in town?
Yeah, see you in town.
Pa?
Yeah, son?
Welcome home.
Same to you, boy.